It's not all black and white, or should I say red and blue. First of all, we need to address the stress that's been put upon us. A snap election which has connection to the 30 Tories facing prosecution. Objection? No, it's true. You see, Brexit wasn't the cause. A section of her party's due in court, so for protection she called an election. But as I said, it's not all black and white, or should I say red and blue. Let's take a look at both sides, one that allies with the rich and powerful few, Theresa May, or should I say Margaret Thatcher Part 2. The other guy is an anti-apartheid, end trident, stop genocide type of guy, Mr. Jeremy Corbyn, or to the media as Mr. Won't Win. So what are they planning to do? Well, the blue side weighs in with a huge blow to our lives with the abolishment or replacement of the Human Rights Act. Then the lights turn out for the pensioners and the poor. Then the door shut with more benefit cuts. Increase the tax on the working class to bail out the fat cats. Privatise the NHS and act of a true-born leader. They're purposely running it into the ground. So in they send Virgin and other millionaires to save the day, but in actuality we're all being played. What a shame. These are May's aims. Mr. Corbyn promises a lot, and I believe he's the one that should lead us, despite the fact I don't believe in the system. I do think change is overdue, so what does this guy want to do? Well, he wants to give us a raise and increase the amount we get paid to £10 every 60 minutes, benefiting millions, which is just horrific. He wants us to pay our bills on time instead of adding to our debt. Next is the view that he doesn't play by their rules, so wants to bring back the jewels of our society by renationalising a bunch of commodities, and to make it official the NHS is not for sale. Increase the funding and resources so our doctors and nurses can save the day every day of the week. He wants to tax the rich, create 4 new bank holidays so we can all celebrate being British. It's also extra days off work and school, which is cool, but shame on him for caring about our health and not on amassing more wealth. All of this so we can succeed. He wants to take away uni fees, create more affordable homes, better job prospects, provide meals for kids who can't afford it. All of this from Mr. Corbyn. FYI, the Tories think this is morbid, so have plans to make sure it's aborted. But as I said, it's not all black and white, or should I say red and blue, because UKIP want to ban the burqa, because apparently freedom doesn't lie in the right to cover up your beauty. The Lib Dems are already planning life with Conservatives, a bunch of serpents. Well, before I say Corbyn for the win, let's take a look at the track record of the great Theresa May, who replaced Mr. Cameron, who was meant to hammer in a Great Brexit, but he exited his office after the referendum. Then the democratically elected May was in place, but oh wait, we didn't have a say in May's placement. Then they placed several statements to the nation, like no more child benefit cuts. This premise was kept, so what's the fuss? Well, actually it was frozen, but with the rise of inflation, the nation is out of pocket by 450. Then her shifty constituency claimed they'll support working families, which they did, by increasing their agony by taking away 2k from their accounts annually. They said they will eradicate child poverty, but 2 weeks in Mr. Duncan Smith scrapped the measure, because the minority have to be kept in leisure. They then gave the lecture of this new adventure to build more affordable homes. But in order to afford them, you will need to take out 6 or 7 loans. So all in all, 4 million are worse off with the Tories' welfare cuts. Oh yeah, they also tripled the national debt, which is just proof that they're doing great. But as I said, it's not all black and white, or should I say red and blue. May is of the position to sell everything off, so listen. She believes in austerity measures, a failed ideology. It's failed everywhere it's been in place. Take a look at Greece. The Tories are strong against the weak, you and me, but are weak against the strong, the privileged few. And Mr. Corbyn is portrayed as a spineless leader by the media, who have a biased agenda against him. They make millions by intimidation, division and hate preaching. But don't believe me, please continue to read the Free Metro. Or how about the Mail, owned by a French male billionaire? Or how about resided on the side of Sky or the Sun, owned by Rupert Murdoch, who wants to have a lock on free speech? Or take a look at the Evening Standard, other than the Independent, which aren't very independent, as they give you a one-sided view, owned by an ex-KGB Russian. All of this so they can have power over you. But as I said, it's not all black and white, or should I say red and blue. Because when you've told you won't win, it means nothing until you accept it. The Tories simply want to be rich and don't care about us. I hope Mr. Corbyn is different. For the first time, we have someone who actually cares about us. But as I said, it's not all black and white, or should I say red and blue. But hopefully change is due.